Namaste. Today we're going to be doing chair pose, focusing on lifting the pelvic floor and adding in some shoulder rotation. So we're going to begin standing in Tadasana or mountain pose. So you want to stand with your feet about hip-width distance apart. All four corners of your feet are rooted into the earth. You want to hold your navel, draw your navel in towards your spine, and at the same time, you feel that lift of the pelvic floor when you do that, holding the navel in, everything kind of lifts. Shoulders remain down and away from your ear, so be mindful that your shoulders don't come up here. So as we're standing in Tadasana, we're building from the ground up, rooting our feet into the earth, energetically squeezing our thighs together, and then hold the navel in towards your spine. Lengthen out through the crown of your head, but relax your shoulders at the same time, and hands remain at your side. And we're going to add in our chair pose, and I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see this. So standing in your Tadasana, taking an inhale as you bend your knees as if you're sitting in an imaginary chair. You're going to bring your arms to about shoulder height while your palms are facing one another. If you can bring the arms up higher, then go for it. If not, just keep them low at shoulder height or maybe even lower, whatever feels comfortable for you. And then on your exhale, you're going to bring your hands back to your side as you stand back in Tadasana. Then you're going to take your hands and bring them behind you, getting a little bit of internal rotation in our shoulders. And then we're just going to repeat. Inhale, bringing your hands to your sides. Exhale, stand in Tadasana. Inhale, bring your hands, palms facing one another as if you're about to sit in an imaginary chair. Bring them as high as you can go. And then exhale, come back to Tadasana, standing straight, hands come back at your sides, and then clasping your hands behind you. You can clasp your hands, your wrists, opposite elbows, whatever works for you. And then exhale, bring your hands back to your sides. So doing a few rounds of those. If you're finding any discomfort in your shoulders, moving your arms forward and back, you can do shoulder rolls instead. And if you experience no discomfort, I would do the chair pose with the arms and then shoulder rolls. So, standing in your Tadasana, we're going to do the shoulder rolls one at a time. So first, let's take our right shoulder. You're going to bring your shoulder up towards your ear, and then down away from your ear. Bring the shoulder back up towards your ear, and then down away from your ear. Now bring your shoulder up towards your ear, and then let's go back, and then back to center. And let's do that one more time. Bring your shoulder up towards your ear, and then go back, and then come back to neutral. Now let's go forward. Bring your shoulder up towards your ear, and then bring it forward and back. One more time. Inhale, bring the shoulder up, forward, and back. And let's do the same thing on the left shoulder. First, bring your shoulder towards your ear, and then come back to neutral. One more time. Inhale, exhale, Now let's go back. So bring the shoulder towards your ear, and then bring the shoulder back, down, and around back to neutral. You might hear some snap, crackle, pop, or some crunching in the shoulders. Inhale, bring your shoulder towards your ear, and then go forward and back. One more time, bring it towards your ear, and then go forward and back down. Now let's do them both at the same time. So bring your shoulders towards your ear like you're shrugging, I don't know. And then bring your shoulders back, down, around, and back to neutral. Okay, one more time, bring them up, back, down, and back to neutral. Okay, and just pause for a moment. Take a breath or two. Make sure you're standing in Tadasana with the pelvic floor lifted, so hug that navel in towards your spine, engaging your abdominals, lifting the pelvic floor. Now let's take your shoulders, bring them up, forward, down, and back to neutral. One more time, inhale up, forward, around, back to neutral. Okay. And then just shake it up.